So basically here, I've had a decent day. It's FOMC, June 10th. Still keeping 3 runners here. Let's see if this works out. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go over my day, the trades I've done so far. It's gonna be a nice recap of what I'm seeing here. So this is June 10th. Just need to show. So far, it's 10:40 a.m. Eastern. So we've crossed the initial balance We've basically created the initial balance in both markets. Quickly, Nasdaq. If you want to look at it, so Nasdaq has given us some decent trading. Honestly, I have an issue with this ES jigsaw here. All right, so Nasdaq has given great rotations in and out of the overnight range. This is tremendous. I mean, these low volume areas have been good areas to spot shorts, especially with the micros. As you all know, this is the strategy that I like to emphasize. So I'm just going to keep Nasdaq right here. Go see ES, and ES has been a bit weird. The internals are negative. ES has barely done any positive ticks, and ES is just a bit more to the downside here. I was looking at some reference points, and this is something that I saw, and I had totally forgotten to put my epoch from yesterday. And this was just the area for shorts. If any momentum here had given me a good idea, I would have gone short on yes, and definitely should have put my epoch there. And that's why I like to have these visual things so that I won't forget, because that was really the epoch from yesterday. And today we're creating a time point of control on this area here. So far it's been, again, this is the overnight, and seems like we tested the mid of the overnight, so that's always a eyeball area to look if the market stops in those areas. And we've never come back to test the open in ES, which Nasdaq is totally a different story, because Nasdaq has given us a really nice rotation back and forth through the open several times here. This is the yellow is the open here on Nasdaq. And if you want to basically look at my profile here, I mean, Nasdaq's point of control is in this area here. So that's the time point of control from yesterday. I just like to go and put these visually, just that, again, these are like inflection points for me to see what's going on, and it's still creating a balance above the overnight. I mean, the bias would be look for longs, right? But I've been playing the short side, and it's been pretty well too. I mean, we've had decent momentum towards the downside on. Now today I'm testing something with how you call it, with sorry, I'm just gonna update all this here. I've been testing something with the YM, and I don't think it's really effective, but just wanted to see how I could incorporate YM. I've tried this before, and YM has no liquidity. Really, I mean, discussing this with several traders lately, and I don't know who would want to trade this thing, because it really isn't all that obvious. I think I'm gonna just put my stuff like this for now. Oh no, what did I do? Sorry, let me get that back here. So basically, like I said, I'm setting up my profile so that I could see these visually much faster. Let's just put this like that, and here, do this a bit like that. All right, so again, initial balance is the first 2 time frames, so it's first hour range, high and low. And let's just look at the chart for now. What's the chart telling us? All right, so chart's telling us overall we're in a big range. Looks like you want to fade the new highs or the range extensions, right? That's why I think I already mentioned this before, just to see like these Fibonacci retracements, right? Comes into these areas, these fib guys love to buy them this upswing, and we're, you know, they failed here, so that was a good. And then I like to do the downswings too, and then these guys most likely failed. Well, no, here they were able to get it, and this time coming through, they got in. These swings are good just to give you a bias. 1042, 1050, 1054. You see, just want to see how that reacts there, because if those levels start getting pushed in by sellers, what is that? 1042. Yeah, so Nasdaq with all-time new highs now. The record is 10,000 and above. So yeah, it's been that kind of day so far. So if we look at ES, forget the overnight. Let's just look at the RTH here quickly. So every now and then I just like to go and see the chart to see what's it's been doing. Let's just do this swing here. The first swing, what did it do? The fib guys worked. In this second swing, that also worked. So look, I mean, those fib guys, I know guys who trade just barely off of this. So anywhere around here, these guys are gonna always look to short. And then obviously, if on this swing comes back and they like it, they will buy. And then in this swing, we never got back into that zone. But let's just see this whole swing here, because we made a new higher highs all the time, right? So higher highs just so we've got a lot of fib on what 3190s, 92s, this area in the ES. Again, that's just quick technical chart patterns that I like to not really rely on, but it's just, yeah. Today I said I was gonna use NQ to see if I could, kind of incorporate it and see how I could correlate the markets with that. And to be honest, it hasn't really been the best idea. So we're getting some selling here. Let's see if the tape could give us anything on ES. Nothing major, but temporarily ES looks like it's willing to go down. Nasdaq is going up, so that's, where's my MNQ? Here's my MNQ. All right, so I'm just gonna close this because I don't want to by mistake hit any orders there, and that's Jigsaw's way of closing the ladder, not to have any trades going through. Uh, let's see. What was I gonna do? Here, let's just look at. Okay, what is this? 62. All right, let's look at 62 here on NQ. NQ 62 looks like we're getting some selling in ES. So if I'm gonna base my trade off this 62, because it looks like the 62 low volume node that I had could be a trigger to either short. Let me see. Reset that. If we get some selling off of this, I'm gonna go. Here we go. Give it some time. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not the best trade there. Okay, let's stick to the plan. Oh yeah. Any big orders? What are we seeing here? 77. Big sell order there. Let's see what we have here at the bottom. I'm just gonna go see, what is this? 48. 48. I can put an order there. Let the market come to us. 48. 48 big buys. It's my quick way of just putting, notes. Okay, so that 63 low volume node looked like it gave us a good entry for shorts. Yeah, today's that kind of day. It goes down, what, 5-6 points, and rallies back 5-6 points to our entry. It's been that kind of day. So very tricky these FOMC days. So I'm just gonna put my 2 lot stop right there, because I don't want this to go against us, and it looks like we're getting buying an ES. So I mean, look, that was not a huge profitable trade, but we're managing risk and trying to pinpoint areas that would work. So far That 63 has definitely selling off of it. I want participation from all of the markets, but it looks like NQ. Like I said, I don't like to reset much of the NQ here because I just want to see the range. We've got 63 to 57 so far. That's the range we've gone in the last, what, 2-3 minutes here. And that 63 has given definitely some good selling, but if you look at the chart, if you go with the chart pattern, it just looks like this thing wants to continue going up, right? So, yeah, and ES is still going down. That's really weird, man. No correlation today. FOMC days could be tricky, so always be cautious of that. Here, we're getting some selling here on NQ. So what I'm gonna do is, if it comes back to a certain point, I'm gonna have to sell some here. Yeah, sometimes you gotta have to have some orders to get you in. And all right, so that 50 was an area that had given some decent opportunities before. So I don't want to sell out there. Maybe sell one here. Not too many there. Well, but there. It would be sad if we could not get a good chunk of orders in here. So, oh, ES just made a huge drop. It's going down, man. We've got some momentum. Let's look at this. What's going on here? Oh yeah, here we are. I might have to add some here because we've got some momentum. What was that? What was the yeah? Wow, what's going on? I don't know if that's news oriented or it's too bad I only have one on, right? Yeah, so I only have one on. Too bad I couldn't get some on there. It would have been a nice trade. It's too bad, really. It was a decent opportunity to get some on, and ES needs to break this initial balance. Okay, if this initial balance break in ES is stronger, I'm gonna have to look to add on my Nasdaq because I think Nasdaq will come at least to this 1016 area. We have this signal print from the overnight, so that's a good target to see if we can get some momentum. Okay, we're gonna have to look at this a bit more carefully and see if so what is this, 10:30? 30 is a good buy. I just give it like 5 points approximately just to see if we can get some. Okay, you see that 54 still looks like people are holding there. Okay, let's see if we can get some selling off here. Okay, ES is getting blocks of selling. I might have to be a bit more, I'm going to try to go with 4 or 5 contracts here. It's going to have to be tight, but let's see if we could sell higher. We'll sell higher. You know what? Yeah, that stopped us off. It's fine. What's ES doing? Let's see. All right, we're getting into that zone where Nasdaq has 1051. Let's see. Okay, so ES is still getting some blocks and doesn't look like it's moving much. So I don't really want to go on the long side because it just looks like it might really push lower on ES and extend the range. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be a bit aggressive here. Maybe sell some more on these levels. So we've got one short on NQ. So I'm constantly going back and looking at. I know I can have the profile on the dome, but what happens is that sometimes the dome on Jigsaw gets laggy, and I can't see it very well, and that's where I get frustrated. So I'd rather. Okay, so what's this here? So I'm not even looking at the dome now. Let's see how many. We have 3 short. ES. Come on, bring in some sell orders. ES does it want to do it? Gonna put my stops in case the initial balance break in ES isn't all that strong.